Let's just jump right into this review. Kong, Skull Island. Who's in it? Samuel L. Jackson, John Goodman, John C. Reilly, Brie Larson, Toby Kebbell, Tom Hiddleston. Great bunch of actors. Character-wise, not so good. Very thin, very generic. Cliche dialogue. Samuel L. Jackson's character? He wants to kill Kong. John Goodman's character? Wants to inspect the island and study Kong. Tom Hiddleston's character? Generic action hero. Doesn't really do much. It's good with a sword. What you want to see in this film: Kong fighting big creatures, kicking ass. It's there. This movie is very stylized, and the action sequences are very well thought out and very well staged. Kong's reveal with the big helicopter sequence, amazing. His other fights, good, but I don't think they're as memorable as Kong's fights in Pete Jackson's Kong. Of course, there's the human interaction between the girl and Kong. It seems like every Kong movie has to have Kong pine over, I guess, not really pining over the female, but they kind of have that bond. It always seems to need to be there in every Kong movie to date. And it always seems like every few years there's a Kong movie. Reason why we have a new Kong movie? Legendary Pictures is setting up a monster universe. Started off with Godzilla, now we're in Kong, and in 2020 we get Kong versus Godzilla. Stay for the end of the credits. There is a end credit sequence that ties into the Kong versus Godzilla movies. Do I recommend this film? Sure, it's a lot of fun in the box office. It's a good romp, a good way to turn your mind off for about 2 hours and just enjoy monster action. We've got Kong, we've got giant spiders, gigantic lizard creatures. What's not to like? Even tiny pterodactyl type creatures that will cut you in half. Will kids get scared? There's a lot of rough scenes in it. I mean, it pushes the boundaries, I thought, for a PG-13 film. But if your child's not too scared, I'm sure he'll love it. It's something I would have loved back in the day. And audiences are enjoying it. It's a fun film. It's beautiful to look at. The cinematography's great. The editing's are spot on. The directing is good. The director sets up shots well, frame shots well. It's paced properly. It's just not that well written story-wise. But in a Kong movie, you're not fully there for the story, not fully there for the characters. You're there to see Kong. And then you wonder, how can Kong fight Godzilla? He seems small even though he's big. Kong is just growing. He's still growing. He's still a baby in this one. So there's a lot of room for him to grow. We find it out through John C. Reilly's character. Now, the advertisement make John C. Reilly's character look like a guy right out of his tree. He's not that crazy, but he is not all there per se. But that's all I'm going to say. I give this movie an easy 8 or 10. It's a lot of fun. Action is great. Score is great. The pacing's great. Just paper thin characters and weak writing bring this down a notch. It's a fun time at the cinema, and I have no problem recommending this movie. Kong Skull Island. Check it out in theaters now.